So rarely do you get to see like your shit ruined in real time. Oh, we can't do anything with this.
I literally was like, because this was before we started releasing anything, and it was like probably the second time we even recorded at all, right? Yeah. I was like, oh, we can't do a podcast. Like, we're not allowed to.
This is going to be
we're bad people.
The discourse. I'm done.
And the whole thing is like, the thing that makes that the most fucked up podcast, in my opinion, is we named the podcast before we did it with the topic. And the topic was the American mentality. And how did they just come up with fucking babies and racism and
it was
sexism? Like, damn, this is the American mentality. This is your mentality. This is not what we were shooting for.
That shit has had nothing to do with America.
I was like shooting for more like we're privileged.
Yeah.
And, like our poor people really aren't that poor compared to like other poor countries.
The myth of American exceptionalism type shit. Yeah. No.
Well, you definitely picked the wrong people.
Yeah,
for the topic
that's what it was. It was the worst people possible for the. Well, Ryan was just generally the worst person for any topic because it was always about rape. Like no matter what the topic was, it was rape time.
Yeah, no,
like,
we pointed that out in every episode.
The fucking cults episode. This dude is like, my cult rapes people. Like,
and we don't ask people their age.
Yeah.
And you got to be naked all the time. So I'm like, so you invite kids and then make them be naked and everybody has sex with each other? That sounds kind of weird, bro. And then he's like, oh, well, I would just, I got to change my words. Like,
yeah, no. There was a few times where we caught that motherfucker telling him himself.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you do, though.
Doing top 10 dad jokes. We're playing with Jeremy, Antoine, Connor, and Tay.
I thought we were doing.
Took you a minute there.
It did take me a minute. I wanted to call you Dorian for some reason.
Damn.
I thought we were doing top 10 struggle meals.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a way better topic.
I thought I sent that to you, and you said yeah.
No, you definitely sent me dad jokes, bro.
Yeah, no, struggle meals is a way better topic.
Yeah, I like that.
That's what I'm prepared for also. That's what he told me was.
I mean, I can always be prepared for this.
Yeah.
89% of my life has been a struggle.
Dad joke.
All my life I had to fight.
Nigga, fuck, for real.
Maybe I did it. I've been losing my mind. I texted you a couple days ago, said the podcast is tomorrow. You said, no, it's on Wednesday. I said, yeah, you're right. I thought that was tomorrow, but.
Dude, I work such weird hours and days now. I have no fucking clue. Like, until I get to my weekend, it's just like a solid block of like, I got no clue.
Yep, that's what my life is too. I have no idea what's going on, and most of the time I just have like one day off now.
Yeah,
in the
you don't
middle
really
of
have
like a stretch of 14. So I'm like, dude, what?
You don't have
going
a defined weekends. That really fucks you up.
It just whenever they're like, we ain't got shit going on. I'm like, thank you,
man. Which is rarely ever.
Yeah. So it's I said you're like not trying to get sick, blah blah blah. Top 10 dad jokes or top 10 struggle meals. I was like, word, let's settle on dad jokes and get some folks scheduled.
Then I told Tay like top 10 struggle meals. He was like, I'm down.
All right, word. I will. I'll wing it for top 10 struggle meals. You got a struggle? You do, like you're good with struggle meals?
Yeah, I'm fine. Do we want to do a dad joke around just to get it out?
I didn't really have any dad jokes, but if you got a good one,
if you got a good one,
okay, hold on.
We can start a dad joke segment at the beginning of the podcast.
What's a dad joke?
Dad jokes like
let's say a corny joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got one.
Something a dad would say. A joke a dad would say?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
What do you
like
call
one-liners, pretty much.
About cutting the grass or some shit.
What do you call a seagull that flies over the bay? A bagel. Hey, solid dad joke. That's straight from my dad right there.
That's pretty good.
Damn. Do I have any?
What does a lemon say when it answers the phone? Yellow.
I think I always fucking know him.
That's a great hallmark of a dad joke because a dad joke needs to suck. Is the thing.
I mean, no, it's supposed to still be like a little quippy.
What was the other one my dad always said it was?
My kid always has good ones, and now I can't remember
anything. Like a knock-knock joke usually works. Anything like a something walks up to a bar, always a classic setup.
Those are usually racist setups.
Well, no, okay, so
like somebody walks into a bar, it's normally a race. Like a white guy walks in a bar, he sees it's normally just racist.
I've never actually heard a joke like that completed.
So I'm not going.
Like I've heard like stupid setups, right? Like, but I've never actually like.
I had a white dude tell me a really racist one. He said, "What's a group of black people on the side of a hill? A mudslide." I was like, "Damn, you bitch!
Fucked up,
damn, you fucking bitch."
Okay, I've heard some really bad ones about Jewish people though.
Yeah, that's like a really outsized
I was
target
talking
of like dad jokes.
I was talking specifically about like the setup of like a blah 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 into a bar. Like that's the one I was talking about. Like I've heard some pretty racist jokes, but like this guy walks into a bar and blah blah. Like never once have I heard that joke completed. I've heard it started a billion times.
Construction worker walks into a bar. He says, "Ow." He walks into a bar, like a steel bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's a subversion of the trope. That's a classic.
That one. Because I was like,
yeah.
Punchline.
Yeah, literally. I was like, what?
Tell me the next part. I'm stupid. I didn't even see it.
I literally had my arm up. I was like, huh?
All right, no more dad jokes.
I
knew I had to bring this up, right?
The one Jeremy has is spectacularly racist. Astoundingly so.
The one I seen was the one I like immediately had in my head was "Hey Dad, I'm hungry. Hi, hungry, I'm Dad."
Yeah. Yeah, that's not even a joke so much as it's just like a sort of like a conversation that happens. Yeah.
It's bad parenting.
It is bad parenting. Your kid's like, "I'm hungry." You're like, "I don't give a fuck." Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that usually happens. You usually get those after the kid like had a snack like an hour ago. Like that's normally when you get that kind of quip.
You ever like been with your wife, right? And y'all ate a snack, right? And then like you get hungry and you like, "Hey, you hungry?" And she's like, "Nah."
Yes.
Then little nigga might be hungry. That's all I'm saying.
There's an element where kids need to be kind of put in their place a little bit every so often.
Yeah. Yeah, like if we eat dinner and then you're like, "I want something to eat." Like, nah. You say dinner.
You didn't eat half of what I gave you.
You had all
that changes the situation, though.
Yeah, if you wasted some shit
and then now you want to eat, nigga, get out of here, nigga. What are you doing?
If you ate your whole snack though and come back like, "I'm hungry," I'm like, cool. I learned this just because I just took my kid to an all-you-can-eat buffet and watched him smash a crazy amount of food, and I was like, yo. He might actually be hungry now when he says he's hungry.
If you're a kid and you have the right kind of metabolism, you can absolutely destroy like a buffet situation.
Yeah, like he went crazier than I did. I was like, damn, he had like a couple sushi rolls, like 4 orders of the fucking
you went
dumplings.
To a good buffet.
Yeah. He was going crazy. Buffet. I was like, yo, how are you eating all this? And then he was like, ugh. 1 more order of dumplings. I was like, fuck it, you ate everything else. Go ahead.
Well, that's the thing. That's the buffet is where you can cut loose. That's go to Golden Corral and
yeah, but now like if we're at home and he eats like 3 tacos, I'm not gonna be like, "Nah, you ate enough."
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, you want 4 tacos and go ahead.
Golden Corral always scared me, man.
It's a fucked up place.
Like, I just be in that bitch looking, and I'm like, man, what has happened to this food before I get to it?
How many people have touched this?
You just have to like live in the moment.
Bruh.
Don't think about before. Don't think about after. Just grab the shit off the tray.
Golden Corral exists in this really fucked up space where it's like if a buffet's scuzzy enough, like you have come to terms with the fact that everything there is just fucked up. Yeah. And you're like, I'm in it. It's fine. But then like a Golden Corral is chainy enough where it's like, it's supposed to be clean, but it's probably not. So it just feels bad. Yeah. But then if you go to a really nice one, I've never been to a really nice one, but imagine you're like, this is the shit.
Oh, well, Texas Day Brazil is a buffet.
No, it's a different situation.
Their salad bar isn't really like nice. It's just like
a salad bar and they bring you like more beef or whatever. That's a different situation. Yeah, similar.
I mean, a lot of people breathing on your meat at Texas Day Brazil.
Sure.
Because they be setting that shit right on the table like, You want some? Niggas like, yeah, can I get that bitch right there? And then they bring it right over to you.
Like, you ever do hot pot?
I did hot pot.
That's the shit, man.
Not the shit.
Dude, what?
Not the shit.
Where do you do it?
pot.
Kentaro.
Okay, that place is iffy.
But they all you can eat sushi. The shit.
Yeah, that shit.
Because you can get hibachi, sushi,
that's just the shit.
appetizers.
Some extremely mediocre sushi there.
It's still
They got better.
all you can eat though.
They got better sushi at the grocery store.
Yes.
Grocery store sushi be fire though. Like if you get it from like
Go to Heinen's, like a nice grocery store,
or like Lucky's on 117th, they sushi be smacking. They got a whole little place you can get soup from and shit too.
Got a little soup joint in the grocery store.
And that's not the struggle.
No. And we're back with. Damn it. All right.
No, this is a great. We overlooked such a good segue because we started talking about food.
No, yeah, we're good. We're good.
Oh, we're not. We're okay.
I don't know why we're coming back.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Cut out whatever you just did right there.
Yeah.
You know, hold on. Yeah, those aren't struggle meals.
No.
But what are might be what Antoine is going to talk about.
Oh, cool. Yeah, nice segue. I like that.
Thank you.
Set me up real good. So, one of my faves. Cinnamon sugar toast.
Bitch.
I mean,
there's going to be some overlap here.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I was gonna tell you earlier that that's on my list, but now I knew I had to get it off first because you've been eating it recently. So you like it's fresh on the mind.
That was literally about to be my first one.
The thing I'm most fascinated about by this kind of these kinds of meals are like the slight variations. Like what's in your cinnamon toast? Is it
cinnamon, sugar,
and butter?
Most of the time, margarine or butter.
Yeah, okay.
Gotta put that.
But you gotta get the butter right? Like that's the most important part.
It gotta be melted.
Yeah, you gotta get it nice and melted, all the way melted. There can't be none of the butter left looking. Like, and then you gotta fucking cinnamon sugar the fuck out of it.
Well, like my mom was a savage when I was a kid and mixed it in a jar.
This is like on a pan situation, like a half grilled cheese deal.
Gone.
No, definitely all the way toasted. Like personally, I just put it in the toaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Toaster.
Oh, you pan it?
I'm asking. This is not a meal I ever made for myself.
You are literally hurting yourself. Once you eat this, you'll eat half a loaf of bread after the first one.
I got a couple of people hip to this.
I like
literally delicious.
When I lived on Woodbridge, me and Keontae, we had no money. He's like, fuck it. We about to go to the grocery store. Bought 2 loaves of bread. Ate just straight that. Each got a loaf.
It's like fucking motherfucking French toast whenever you want it. It's what it is.
Literally.
It's different than French toast.
I think it's better than French toast. I'm not gonna lie.
If you made this into French toast, like what you basically said is French toast without the egg. It's just like,
I mean, yeah, but
not basically. It's
see,
like
that's
fried.
the thing about
that's making
toast.
a difference.
Yeah.
Because that's what turns it from a dessert into a meal.
It's
the
not
presence of egg.
It's not fried though.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah.
Like the bread is fried in French toast. Like you're cooking it in some butter, you're frying the bread.
Because this is the other thing, because people also have different definitions.
You're cooking the bread.
Yeah.
You're
like,
toasting it and then buttering it. So like just like a piece of toast.
Right.
But then you enhance it by 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
When you mix cinnamon and sugar and sprinkle it on top.
Changes the game.
Well,
It
because
really does. It's like a whole dessert or a snack. It's everything.
It's a pastry.
One of the key.
It's a pastry.
Eat it with breakfast.
I feel like we almost have to take a step back here, and I guess I jumped the gun a little bit, but like the definition of a struggle meal is kind of a distinct one, right?
Yeah.
Because not only is it cheap, but it's usually very lazy.
Yes.
This is the epitome of a struggle meal.
Short ingredient list.
Yep.
Like
you don't need
tops.
shit.
It's also common ingredient, like shit you probably already have at your house.
Butter, yes. Bread,
You know when
yes.
somebody's struggling because they always get fancy with the condiments.
Yeah.
But they add the condiments on deck. Like, you mix them
You need
together.
condiments to survive in the struggle.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
When you eat a hot dog for 7 days straight, you can't.
If you
have
go
that
to
hot
a
dog
very
and
wealthy-
taste different.
Niggas come over and I don't know what they have on their
You
shit.
ever look into a very wealthy person's fridge and you see like the door? There's nothing in the door of the fridge. It's like maybe a thing of ketchup or like a fancy hot sauce they got as a gift or something.
Hey, for real.
But like someone who makes like $40,000 a year or less,
Trying
that
to
shit's
flavor
loaded.
this shit up.
I don't have any fucking room in the door of my refrigerator.
I will say, that 100% cinnamon sugar toast is better than Pop-Tarts.
Yes.
And it's better than toaster strudels.
You're selling
That's a fact. Toaster strudels might be tripping.
I'm not tripping. I'm not
apple
tripping.
toaster strudel?
You ever had a toaster strudel where it's like,
Bro, I
some
eat
way
boxes
cooked
of
in the middle, but
toaster
it's still
strudels at the
low-key
same
frozen?
time. Okay, so I'll if it's not above it, it's the same.
yeah, it's near it. It's near it for sure.
Because this is how I know, right?
near it
When
for
I
sure.
eat 2 toaster strudels, I go back and I put 2 more in.
Yeah.
When I eat 2 cinnamon toasts, I go back and put 2 more pieces of toast. Sometimes I'll eat it at the toaster and be toasting more toast.
I'm not
Literally
lying,
last
though.
night.
Yeah,
Literally last
yeah.
night, right? I burnt the bread and I still was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna make the toast. Like, because it was the last piece of bread. I was like, nah, I don't even care. Like,
Cinnamon sugar toast so good, I use the butter to bread and make that shit. That shit still be good. And the butter to bread is pretty much not
The
good
way
for
you
that
said
many
the
things.
butter of the bread just sounded like the butter of the bread.
yeah. I was looking
for a
confused
second.
too.
That's why I was like, I don't understand what's going on right now.
What if you could get one of the little toaster strudel frosting packets and toss some of that on there?
It might ruin it.
Yeah, it might be too much.
Too much.
So that's I guess that's my other question. Is there any improvements you could make
It's
on this?
great.
No, yeah,
how it is.
perfect.
Like,
It's perfect.
like the improvement was like what they when they mixed the cinnamon and the sugar, right? They just hit the pinnacle, right? There was nothing else they needed to do. Because you get like some saltiness from the butter too.
Yep.
So you got like the sweet and salty.
Oh, see, I only
mixed
buy
with like some
unsalted
bread.
butter. I'd have to
All
put
right,
some
I
salt
got
on
one
there.
improvement you can make here, right?
Okay.
What are
And
you
this is
saying?
a crazy fucking.
He's about to say some shit that's gonna ruin it because this is what he does.
I mean,
No,
maybe.
you
Go ahead.
know
Give
the
him some space.
You know the cinnamon sugar that be on fucking graham
Coffee
crackers.
cake? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's the same thing though.
No, it's not. This shit's a little bit different. Well, it's different than the cinnamon sugar I got in my house. I'll say that.
Well, you ain't
All right.
mixing your shit right.
Is
Get your
it,
ratios right, man.
is it brown sugar? Could you be using it with brown sugar? Maybe that's a big
I
difference.
think maybe an improvement could be powdered
the
sugar.
stuff I'm thinking of is just like a harsher, like it's
Because you know the
thicker
cinnamon
sugar.
be melting into the butter, or like it well, not melting, but
You need
Get it
some
wet.
you need some ritzy sugars. You need some turbado sugar.
Yeah,
you need some,
I don't know what the fuck a turbado is, but sure, yeah. Mhm.
some good like
I don't know what.
I feel like we're moving away from it being a struggle meal. at that point.
Exactly.
All right, so points for cinnamon sugar toast.
9.
Yeah, it's gotta.
I love it.
I'm giving it a strong 6 because I never made this, but you guys are pitching it really hard. So
Damn, bro, 9. Because I already know my 10. Nobody's gonna change it. So I gotta give it a 9.
I mean, I might change cinnamon toast to my 10, but I just
gonna
gotta
go with
hear.
the
I gotta
second.
hear what everybody
There's
else
some
say. I'm
shit
the
out
first-
there. There's some shit
Yeah, I'm
out
the first one. I can't just
So-
give it. I can't just give it up.
I got a real nasty one from back in my youth. I haven't done this so much recently, but it's always kind of lurking in the corner.
Do you love it?
I do.
Okay.
Is you get the little brick of instant ramen, not the instant in a cup, like the patty one, and you put it in a toaster oven with the seasoning packet on top, and then you just munch on it.
I have seen people do this.
And that's
So you bake instant ramen
Yeah.
Well,
into
'cause-
like a chip?
so here's the thing about ramen.
I'm gonna call it baked ramen brick.
Yeah. So it's par fried. So they like cook it like 60% in oil. And then, so that's why it only takes like a minute to cook and like microwave or on the stove or whatever. So you just get it a little bit, like just a tiny little bit brown on the ends in like a toaster. And then if you have a toaster oven where it's like lays flat, you can put the seasoning packet like a little bit on top. And it's like a delicious little like salty cracker thing. It's awesome. And you can have it done in like, I don't know, like a minute flat. From opening the packet to eating it, you're like 60 seconds.
Never tried that.
No, me either.
Yeah.
I've seen people eat it like that though.
I've
Or at
seen
least
it.
in the toaster.
Yeah,
and
I've
then
seen
put the
it.
seasoning in it.
I've seen it. I've never.
I will say the one detractor of this is the messiest thing you can ever do in your life. Like you have to do it over the sink because that shit just crumbles and gets
So you
everywhere.
have to eat over the sink?
Or I guess you could have a plate, but that kind of defeats the purpose.
Eat
a
that
little
shit
bit.
outside.
Yeah.
Let the crumbles fall where they may. Shit.
But then someone has to see you doing it. You don't want that to happen.
Yeah, that's how I seen people. They brought that shit outside. I was like, nigga, you ain't warming it up.
It tastes good though. It's really crunchy. Like it's
Someone else
it's like a
complained.
chip or something.
When I was young, you would get ringworms. You just ate it without cooking it. I don't know why I believed it.
It doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't. That's why as an adult,
That's some real like Depression era stuff. Like maybe if you like didn't cook a potato all the way you could, but
fucking ramen, instant ramen.
yeah, that's like the most processed food invented.
Man.
Yeah.
Like somebody's mom just thought it was just nasty for them to just eat the noodles and talk about it.
Or what's the other, like it could like calcify.
What was your favorite
gut.
flavor to do this with?
Okay, so this is actually a big point of contention because my favorite flavor of ramen as a kid, they changed the name on. I only recently found this out. Is my favorite growing up was Oriental flavored.
Okay.
Which is now called soy sauce flavored. But yeah,
that's an improvement on it.
Yeah, for sure. It's a little because that's all it is. It tasted like soy sauce, but it was powdered. So yeah, I guess the blue.
That's the blue packet.
Yeah.
So you used to eat soy sauce chips.
FKA soy sauce ramen. You do that with, and that was the shit. I got another slight variation, but I can wait around the horn for that.
I swear I just smelt that shit, but I know I'm tripping.
I'll give it a.
It's such that salty, like
2.
Okay.
Because I've never did that.
I feel like I could
go
eat
with
it.
a 2.
Yeah, I'll go
I
with
feel like it's definitely like a variation of ramen I missed out on as a kid.
That's a 4 for me because I've got made
I'm
fun
gonna
of
go
for
2,
doing
too.
it so many times. I need to like own up to it.
Damn,
My
that's
mom
crazy.
coming home from work and being like, "You ate all the top ramen." I thought we had like 4 packets of this left, and we have 2 now. That's the other nice thing about it. The puck kind of separates in 2, so it's like a little thinner than you think it would be.
So this one, I'm bringing out early because this is my 10, so I might as well not let no one else take it. But peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Solid,
That
dude.
shit
I mean,
is
Peanut butter and jelly's good.
Peanut butter and jelly smacks.
Smacks.
It's probably I lived off of it as a child.
Man.
Like literally would
Points.
fucking like my family would make meals, right? I'd be like, no, fuck that shit. I'm about to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Fucking and I'm eating on the way out. I'm going down to the schoolyard.
peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are awesome. They work on basically any type of bread.
Yeah.
Like whatever you got.
Yeah, you can't put it on the wrong piece of bread.
If you got
maybe
extra,
a
like-
French baguette.
No, they're great on that.
Really?
Oh, they're so good, dude.
They're great on toast.
Yeah.
If you have like an extra, like you had hot dogs the night before, there's an extra hot dog bun. Make it a peanut butter and jelly.
Any kind of jelly works too.
Y'all ever had
Literally
one?
any kind.
Y'all ever had one that was like refrigerated overnight?
No. Oh, you know
Yes,
what?
I have.
Like a
Yes, I have. Yeah,
bruh,
100%.
It like goes into the bread.
Yes, it
Bruh,
does.
shit
Especially
crazy,
if you have that
bruh.
like
Shit
shitty
crazy.
Wonder Bread stuff that like
Yeah.
soaks up completely. It's insane.
Patrick mom used to do that. Niggas used to be arguing over that because he used to give it away at school.
It almost
That shit was
makes
a
it like
prized possession every day.
It almost makes it like a fancy sandwich at that
Yeah.
point because it's like a pressed sandwich.
Yeah.
It's like it's very thin.
Facts.
The
You can make it
question
on
is, do you
bagels.
like it with creamy butter
Is that count? Is that
or
peanut butter?
That's-
fucking
doesn't matter.
crunchy cream?
doesn't matter.
That's the partisan divide. I do creamy peanut butter now
Yeah, I do creamy.
because my wife likes it more, and I refuse. But crunchy's better. It's just
I'm a
better.
crunchy guy.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
The only thing I
No.
don't like about the crunchy is if it's too crunchy and it like rip the bread.
No, I want that extra
Well, if you
crunchy
have the good
crunch.
bread, it won't
Like,
matter.
that shit fucking.
If you're ripping the
Give me a
bread,
whole
you're not
fucking
putting enough
peanuts.
peanut butter.
Exactly.
Give me a whole fucking peanut.
I'm straight there with you. But the only
What?
problem is if you want with Jeremy.
Oh, you ain't
Yeah.
on the if you're ripping the bread, you're not putting enough peanut butter boat?
But then like
Yeah, you
you
gotta-
gotta
you
get
gotta
the
do that.
portion right, nigga. You can't just have a fucking too much peanut butter.
Well,
and then,
No, then you get it. Then you heat the motherfucking jelly too, bro.
Then you double up the bread.
Boom!
I'm not with
Boom!
this.
Double up the bread.
I fucking love peanut butter and jelly. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna go make some when I get home.
You ever make
I'm making cinnamon toast when I get home.
Yeah, I was thinking
You
about
ever
that
make
too.
I use all my
I'm
bread.
about to
last
make a
night. I gotta
fucking
get
struggle
bread.
platter when I go home.
You ever make the double decker where you had the bread in the middle like a
Yeah,
Big Mac?
fact. Yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
do both sides of that middle piece. You
Yes,
gotta-
yes.
See, now the question is, when you do both sides, right? Do you do them like? Is it going to be peanut butter, or
No,
is it going to be
it's-
peanut butter and jelly?
Jelly.
Both sides.
No, you always want if you're doing a situation like that, you want jelly on the ends because the peanut butter is going to gum up if you're biting into 2 bits of peanut butter at the same time, that's a recipe for disaster. You're gonna be looking like Mr. Ed trying to.
You gotta do peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly.
See, that's the best way to do when you have just the ends that you were talking about, right? You got the end, and then you got one normal piece, and then you got the end. Use that normal piece as a dual normal piece, and then the ends, and
I usually just try to make shit last. So I would like make one regular sandwich with the 2 butts, and then the regular piece, I'm putting both peanut butter and jelly on that bitch.
Now, you ever got a variation? Because I always made peanut butter banana sandwiches growing up when we had bananas around. That was my favorite goddamn sandwich.
I just don't like the straight peanut butter and putting something else because the shit be too like sticky in your mouth. It's just like
that's a you problem. Well, let's get a big glass of milk or Kool-Aid or something,
or just put it on something hella moist like an apple. That should be good with apples, peanut butter
on a sandwich.
Well, now we're just talking about peanut butter
sandwich.
We're talking about sandwiching it. I'm talking about banana peanut butter sandwiches because that's the
peanut
Elvis.
butter than apple is a snack. That's not the
See,
no means is that
like
the meal.
I will accept a peanut butter banana sandwich, but I'd rather have it be jelly.
Yeah.
Like period.
Yeah.
I want it to be jelly.
I used
a sandwich. Yeah.
I was in a real
You
run.
ever put caramel on it too?
No, that's crazy. Too much.
You ever had marshmallow on it? I've had marshmallow on it before.
I hate that marshmallow. Like, are you talking about
Nutella?
marshmallow fluff?
Yeah.
You ever heard of the peanut butter jelly 2.0?
What?
Where it's mixed into the same.
It's like 3 different things and 3 different things, and then you smash it like a checkerboard. So then each bite is something different. You got like marshmallow fluff, Nutella, peanut butter, and then you got like
I
strawberry
never got
jelly.
into Nutella. I don't know. I just never.
Oh, I used to suck heavy
pretty
with
good.
Nutella when I was a kid.
Yeah, I made a demon sandwich one time
Teenager.
in this sort of format that you guys are going to laugh at me, but then you're going to think about it for a second. You're going to be like, that's actually pretty good. It's peanut butter and red onion sliced. Because it tastes like it's like Thai food. It's like pad Thai. It tastes awesome.
That sounds like the struggle in this pad Thai. There's no noodles, nothing, just bread,
well,
peanut
because like
butter,
the
and
peanut
onions.
butter's sweet, then you got that real like
I mean, I'm trying everything when I get home.
spicy, bitter like onion thing. It's awesome. Just raw red onion
for peanut butter and jelly.
Oh,
That's gotta be 10, right?
Yeah.
That's gotta be that's my 10 right now. Until something dissuades me.
Yeah.
Peanut butter jelly, all time champion.
Man.
I'm giving it the 10.
I feel like on the struggle side, it's like a little bit higher class.
I can't even lie. It's also my 10. Like,
on the struggle side,
It's like a luxury.
It's literally my favorite fucking sandwich. Like it's the best thing for fucking like bread and shit. Like fucking, I know it's always there. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like no matter what.
For real.
This nigga's like it's blanket. He said, "I know it's always there, no matter what."
I meant to say this earlier and I forgot to say it then, but there's the one con for peanut butter and jelly is it relies on a perishable item, and I guess this goes for
what perishable item?
The bread.
We're not in a fucking war, and bread is easy to make.
Nobody's made. Okay.
But I mean, if it's to the point where you care that it's perishable.
Mark this down a 9 for what he just said.
You can make bread.
I make bread all the time, but that's not.
You can freeze it too.
That's true.
You can freeze your bread and then it's not
It does
perishable.
lower when you unthaw it though. It makes it a little weird, but
You gotta eat it fast.
That's more in line to the struggle meal kind of ethos is freezing the bread, making the bread. Go fuck yourself.
I mean, if you're really struggling, you buy a big ass bag of flour. You can make some fucking bread for a minute.
And while you're at it, go make a peanut butter and jelly on a baguette. That shit's awesome. Like you will be
I'm gonna
amazed.
bake a baguette and then I'm gonna fucking
Do it. It'll be better, but it's not the same thing.
Well, it's rich. When you eat it on a baguette, that's some rich shit.
It is like it costs like 10 cents to make a baguette, but like when you eat it,
buy
you feel
it,
like good as hell.
Yeah, because you like it's nothing to really use it for. Like it's not practical.
No, it's
when you buy that big ass loaf of baguette, it's not practical.
It's the most practical. You cut it up and you can put some soup or like
make some croutons.
Make some.
I make sandwiches out of that shit.
Yeah, you can make a big like a
that should be
like a
crunchy as
grinder
fuck.
sandwich,
A submarine,
like a submarine.
A submarine. That's not broke people shit.
Make yourself a carrot from Subway ass sub
The
sandwich.
fancier end of the struggle.
Yeah. And that's gonna be Spam and mac and cheese.
No, I refuse to eat spam.
Yeah, I can't.
I've never ate. It smells good in them. Fuck, I ain't gonna lie.
This hits the criteria though, because it's extremely bad for you.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing we didn't talk about PB&J is like it's like you're eating 2 pieces of cake. It's like so much fucking sugar.
I mean, but it's gonna get you through. Them calories is good for you in the struggle.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, the spam and mac and cheese is similar,
now.
where it's like the salt content you need for a fucking year.
Yeah.
It's
canned meat.
some shit that never ever goes bad.
It's also you got to say it's like box mac.
Oh yeah. No, you clearly did not make the spam and mac and cheese with homemade mac and cheese.
But if you did, it would make it way better.
No, I don't think so. Because then you would want a better protein to put in there.
Nah.
You want like a chicken or something.
Because spam is good, right?
No.
Spam has its uses, but if you, it can't be outshone by the
reason
thing
I
you're
never
putting it in.
ate spam is because it looks soft.
It is
soft.
Yeah,
it is soft.
It's sort of like the insides of a hot dog.
Yeah,
like if the hot dog didn't have the skin around it.
So we only ate it when we were
no
poor.
Snap.
We only ate it when we were poor, like or camping.
Yeah,
those are the 2 times is when Dad was laid off or fucking
dude. I can
or we were camping.
I can tell when Ashley's feeling nostalgic because she'll be like,
"You want to get some spam?
Yeah, we'll get some spam from the store this week."
Like, whoa. Have nostalgia in your own time.
And
if
you're doing okay, you get the Kraft Blue Box. But if you're not, you get like
you gotta get the great value, 89 cents a box mac and cheese. See, my variation
and then you spice it up a little bit. You get the fresh onion, you know what I'm saying? Get the onion, cut it up a little bit.
My
you get minced onion from the fucking jar.
Okay, all right, you're right.
And maybe if you got some of that
minced onion in a jar.
You know that shit that's like
minced
next
garlic in a jar.
No, it's next to the onion powder on like the store shelves, but it's like
the dehydrated onion.
Yeah. And if you got that fresh garlic that's cut up in like a jar in your fridge, you throw
that's
some of
the
that
minced
in there.
Garlic in the jar.
Nasty. I hate that
Spice
stuff.
World.
Yeah,
Spice World.
Yeah, I'll be using that. It's cool. Like if you don't feel like smashing up some garlic.
I'm a digression here, but I'm going to give you a tip, Antoine. Buy a microplane. You know those things? They're like it looks
Sounds
like
crazy.
It's a cheese grater, but like really, really fine. It's on a handle, like a knife handle.
Okay, I understand, like a zester.
Yeah, it's what
kind of like a zester.
And then you just take the garlic and you grate it over there, and it takes like half the time it does to cut it up. And then you can get a lot of garlic easy. That's my tip to you.
So use my zester to just smash my garlic.
Yeah, or buy like a real deal microplane. Those things are awesome. I've had one for like...
Well, my zester's pretty good. It's in like a really expensive knife kit.
Okay, then you should find
it should just...
I bought a fucking garlic smasher
garlic
thing.
presses are for suckers,
bro.
man.
That shit was ass. I was like, I never seen this.
All you gotta do is like press down on it. It's gonna smash.
Well, it fucks up your garlic. It doesn't taste great.
Yeah, and it's like doesn't smash.
No, the garlic press.
Because it's like comes out like
the
shredded on the other side.
It's like the Play-Doh extruder thing.
The shit never even got it through on mine. And I almost like broke the thing. I mean, this is dumb as fuck. I'm never buying one of these games.
All right, what were we doing again now?
Points for spam and mac and cheese.
No, my variation of spam and mac and cheese, because I can't relate to spam and mac and cheese. I never ate it. But when we were poor, I used to take ham.
Yeah, that shit was good, nigga.
From when like those little like ham with added water packages and chop that up and throw it in our mac and cheese.
Okay.
Like the lunch meat ham.
Oh, yeah. That's a similar variation.
Yeah.
And then I would put that into the mac and cheese.
You're working with the same sort of processed protein.
Yeah. Like gross meat.
Okay, so I got a couple questions.
Processed protein and mac and cheese. That's what we'll call it.
I got a couple questions for Jeremy.
PPM.
Is ketchup in the spam mac and cheese?
No.
Okay,
you are a nasty motherfucker. If you ever put ketchup in mac and cheese,
I pretty much only eat mac and cheese with ketchup.
Yeah,
I'll do a hot sauce if there's hot sauce available. But
that's the grown up version. That's when you've grown up.
My parents didn't keep hot sauce in the house as a kid, so it was fucking ketchup.
Only like not for real mac and cheese, but you put it on there for
barbecue sauce with mac and cheese.
You saying that just like makes that meal go down.
And the other question
down.
is,
You put ketchup on your ham sandwiches.
I do, yeah.
You're a fucking nasty motherfucker. You are a nasty motherfucker.
I think
but the way we do this is your struggle meal. You know, you got to do the one you relate to the most. So for you, it's just the processed meat, mac and cheese. There's no ketchup for you. I include the ketchup.
Nigga, it's hot sauce. It's Buffalo Mac. Before Buffalo Mac was popping in the motherfucking restaurants, we was making that in the kitchen.
There's one more note we need to talk about this because we kind of talked about.
You throwing extra American cheese in there? That little plastic cheese you got in the fridge?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have two notes. First of all, best, like if you're not struggling, best thing you can do this with is the Annie's white cheddar mac and cheese.
And you're gonna add some Gruyere and some brie.
No, you just put the Spam in there too, and it's great. But
okay, well then you're still struggling. It's only like $3 a box.
Yeah, but that's like you could buy 3 boxes of the other one for that much. The other note is
that's 3 days worth of food.
The sub Spam canned meats, the like Armor, and you ever fuck around with those?
No.
Yeah. There's ones that are cheaper than Spam that are truly foul.
Hey, the fact that you said fuck around with those, I already
they have like the ones that be like potted meat.
Yeah, because like Spam's like I don't know what it is.
Nigga,
like
a canned burger,
$4.50, $5 a little thing.
Nigga, I heard that.
Damn, for real?
Because it's all just compressed protein, so it's like a little bit more expensive than you'd think. But then these ones are like $3,
I thought Spam was like 89 cents a can.
No, I always thought Spam was 89 cents a can too.
I'm not paying $5 for Spam.
I am also not going to pay.
I will buy 4 packs of hot dogs before
like maybe
I
if you go to like
food, box of
or
Spam.
if you go to what's that like really
or a thing of
scuzzy grocery store. I'm looking up what the price of Spam is because I feel like I'm being gaslit here.
I think
a little bit.
I don't know. I think you might be tripping. While he's looking that up,
I got points. I got points for my ham and cheese with no loaf.
Yeah, that shit.
I'm gonna get that boy the
that could be my 8.
I'm gonna go 6. I'm gonna go 6 too.
This is
That's
a strong
a nostalgic
6.
meal.
And I would also like to put for the record from Walmart.com, Spam Classic, 12 ounces, $3.38.
That's still 3 packs of hot dogs.
$2.18 too fucking much.
That's 3 packs of hot dogs.
You don't want it to cost
1 pound of kibasi. 1 pound of kibasi.
Shit, I'm getting 10 nuggets from from Burger King. 89 cents, ain't it?
Hey, you ain't lying at this point. For real,
Hey,
you
for
get
that,
30 nuggets.
Them bitches are gross though.
Hey, I would eat them.
No.
Over Spam?
Yes.
Over Spam?
Yes.
Nigga, I'm cutting those up and putting them in the mac and cheese. Look at that shit going crazy.
I don't like the taste of them bitches. Like Spam at least tastes good.
No, it don't.
Fried Spam tastes alright. I'm telling you.
I'm not eating it.
No, I'm good.
That shit come out of a can, nigga.
Bro.
The nuggets come out of a window.
Them chicken nuggets.
The nuggets come out of a window.
They ain't no better.
Okay, I found it. It's Armor luncheon meat. Is the
luncheon meat.
Just real nasty shit.
I'm good.
That's like the same shit as a Vienna sausage.
There's also one that's called Treat from this brand.
Oh, me now?
Oh, okay.
Treat from Vienna.
Well, no, it's like bologna, but the thickness of a Spam can. Oh. Like the dimensions. It's dimensional.
And hold on,
bologna.
did everybody give it points?
I give it 6. Yeah.
6, 6, 6, 8.
The devil's
good
food.
cleanup. You should have said 6686, but you're a heathen.
Devil worshiper.
I'm gonna go with a little higher class here for sure. Right? This is Friday night meal in the struggle.
Okay. All right. This is like I worked all week. I earned this.
I earned myself a nice box of Hamburger Helper.
That is up there.
That's fire.
You
With
right.
the ground meat, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We doing it big tonight.
You even bought the meat to go with it.
man.
You're
That's why I said this is a little. You gotta
feeling it.
You gotta get the 1 pound of ground meat,
Hamburger
which takes
Helper.
the dinner to like $7
with the meat.
You took the pound of hamburger everyone has in their freezer and thought it.
Hey.
That's also a valid.
Regardless, it's hamburger helper parentheses with the meat.
With meat.
With the meat.
Because you could be struggling real hard and not have the option for the meat, but had the box in the cupboard.
Yeah, that should be pretty good, but
it don't hit the same. It don't hit the same.
Yeah, because that beef stroganoff, that beef stroganoff hamburger helper done got me through some nights. I loved it.
It's good shit.
I haven't ate it in a long time either.
I haven't either.
I feel like if I made it, my girl would be like, what the fuck is that?
I know somebody who like that's like their consistent meals is like they eat hamburger helper all the time.
A person who is not long for this earth.
Yeah, you ain't gonna make it long if you're just doing that.
Nah.
But does taste damn good.
It does.
I might get some of that tonight. I might stop at the Save-A-Lot, pick me up a hamburger helper.
Hamburger helper, cinnamon sugar toast.
For dessert? Yeah. My girl gonna get home like, what is this? I was like, it's struggle meal.
We got a baked ramen break for appetizers, baby.
That's an hors d'oeuvre.
If you can't get your shit, if you can get your item at Heinen's, it ain't no struggle.
That's
you gotta be able to get it from Save-A-Lot.
Yeah, Save-A-Lot is truly the king of these
struggles.
meals.
Yeah. So like,
I've seen full ass roaches in those places before. They are not.
Save-A-Lot is the only
all
place
the savings are loaded onto the customer there.
Yeah, for sure.
So beef stroganoff is your favorite hamburger helper, though?
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Is there like a generic cheesy one? I feel like that's the one.
There's like cheeseburger hamburger helper.
Yeah, that was my shit.
That's the one I fucked with as well.
The commercial with the glove guy. The guy who's inexplicably a glove.
But that's not even the real struggle.
Yeah.
When we were struggling the hardest, we had the beef stroganoff, like skillet helper from Aldi.
Yeah.
And that shit was even cheaper. It was a little saltier too. Like you can tell the difference between hamburger helper and skillet helper.
That's the great thing is you go to like
I got a kid a little bit more.
you got to go to like a Save-A-Lot or something. They have the name brand hamburger helper, but they also have the like what you said,
skillet helper or fucking some dumb shit.
Great value or some shit.
Beef burger friend, and he that one that
one's a little worse for you.
Yeah,
not saying hamburger helper's great for you, but the sodium content. As a kid, I was even like, yo,
this
shit's salty as fuck.
It is a salt lick.
Beef is like lightly more on the saltier side of meats.
It absorbs salt more.
Like
I feel like a chicken you can salt all day and you still like this isn't too bad. Yeah. But like
chicken, you got to cut into pieces and salt each one of them fuckers all the way through. Or
even if you get ground chicken, it just doesn't absorb it the same. It's something to do with the fat content, I think.
That's some rich shit that just doesn't need to be out here.
What?
Ground chicken.
No, that shit's great.
I hate that.
I don't like ground chicken either.
It looks all weird and gray and shit.
It's like brains. It's cool.
Yeah, like it looks horrible when you're cooking it. It makes me just not hungry.
I also don't like shredded chicken either. Like,
no, if you shred some chicken, boy.
Here's what you got to do. You got to get.
I want my shit in chunks or fucking breasts or something of that nature.
You got to get the meat grinder attachment for your KitchenAid stand mixer, and then
grind my own chicken.
Yeah, I do all thigh. It's good shit.
Probably better than what I'm getting at the store for sure.
It doesn't look gray. I'll tell you that much. It's not white when it's through that process.
Points for hamburger helper with the meat.
7. Solid 7.
Yeah, I was 7.
That brought back memories.
The hamburger helper with the meat is good, but
I've already used my 7, so it's going to get my 6.
Like, you always kind of tell yourself you can put a vegetable or two in there, and then you never do.
You never do it.
Like, you could get one of those steamer microwave broccoli things.
Hey, now that I think about it, though, you throw some big pieces of, like, some nice, like, julienne onions and peppers in that beef stroganoff.
Broccoli?
Yeah. Or you just get like the vegetable medley and you throw it in the microwave and toss it in the pan.
That just sounds like some shit that your grandma feeds you when she's mad she's babysitting you. But she wants to make sure you're healthy, so she takes that can of vegetables out the thing and like just dumps all those peas and carrots in your beef stroganoff.
I have an alcoholic Martha Stewart grandmother, so like it's different vibe.
What's your next struggle meal?
Okay, so this is a classic that I have embarrassingly been returning to recently.
Ooh, nice.
You get your little buttered noodles with the sprinkle can Parmesan on there.
So like egg noodles?
It's whatever you got, man.
Oh, so
like,
just like make some noodles, butter them.
You only used like 3/4 of that box of spaghetti. Or like, yeah, you got some egg noodles you forgot about from like a year ago.
From that stroganoff?
Yeah. Because, yeah, you're not making the whole thing. Those are huge fucking bags. So
yeah.
You chip clip it and throw it in the pantry, then you forget about it. And then you're like, man, I'm fucking hungry. And then you cook that up. All you do is you put like a quarter stick of butter in there and then some fucking...
unsalted?
And whatever you got. I buy unsalted butter because like you're salting the shit out of it when you put the sprinkle can of Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
And
that grated wood pulp that they tell us is cheese.
That's so fucking good, dude. Because it coats, it's like it makes like a sauce. Like if you put that on the plate, like one of those nice plates and like shaped it, you could kind of tell yourself that this is like, oh, it's like a pasta carbonara. It's like a real thing.
It's like good.
But it's just like the worst shit that's like a 50-cent plate of food you have. Like the cost per plate per portion.
I mean,
of
you
that
could like sprinkle some gold flakes on it and throw a little scoop of caviar on top and charge $700 for it.
Yeah, like it's basically you're a couple pieces of bacon away from pasta carbonara.
Yo, my meal in my head when I get home is getting crazy.
Damn,
and
that would be a
crazier
good
the more
restaurant.
shit we
Like
say.
a high class struggle meal restaurant.
They struggle.
Yeah.
Somebody did that. One of those shithead famous chefs kind of did a concept like that.
You're making like fancy PB&J,
Who was
fancy
the
butter
one?
noodles,
Who was the like
fancy hamburger helper.
But still it. Not like no fucking you not using jelly, you not using peanut butter, you putting some other shit.
Yeah, this was not that. It was that bigger Asian dude who's on the Food Network all the time.
I don't know who that dude is.
He's got like a million Netflix shows. But he had this bar in Vegas, or the restaurant called Best Friend Bar. All the waitresses wore like juicy tracksuits, and all they served was that kind of shit. But like, it cost $16 a plate.
Damn.
Probably was delicious.
$16 a plate for your spam and mac and cheese.
But it would be the thing. It would be like
Your
have
protein
caviar on
of
it or
choice.
whatever.
Yeah.
Protein of choice. That's when you know you're in a restaurant.
That's the move right there. Is we make a protein and mac and cheese bar, right? And then it's like fucking like a barrio type deal where they have the fucking little menu where you choose what the protein is.
I've seen some shit like that recently. This is a little derail, but it looks cool, and we don't have one here because we're in Ohio and it sucks. But where they make potatoes. Like you get a baked potato, they cut it open, they mix butter and cheese in there.
What's that fucking horrible restaurant on West 117th? Stuff Yourself. You ever been there?
Pretty good sometimes.
Whoa, you calm yourself
They
down.
got the fried PB&J.
They do the potatoes like that. Where they get like one of those massive steakhouse baked potatoes and they just fucking put a bunch
this place
of shit
like
in
mashes it inside the thing with like cheese and butter, and then they got like a whole bar of shit that you pick from.
This is not the same service.
No, I know what you're talking about.
But like, yeah, it's a similar.
Stuff yourself, smacks.
And they got the fried peanut butter and jelly. So yeah, stop talking shit about them.
That restaurant is responsible for at least 10 of my pounds overweight. I am like minimum.
Oh yeah, but it tastes good.
Points for buttered noodles and Parmesan.
One real thing. The bonus you can do to this one that you actually have and is reasonable. Some fucking red pepper flakes if you got those in your spice.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I was thinking that.
Couple little smacks on the
What if you got the lemon juice fucking in the jar, you know what I'm saying?
This is a great
lemon noodles? Lemon butter noodles? This nigga Jeremy is the fanciest broke nigga you ever seen.
You got some lemon pepper seasoning in your cabinet?
Yes.
We'll throw that in.
Yes, the lemon pepper seasoning in the cabinet be going
That's
to everything
clutch.
now.
I
got a new one. I got
lemon pepper in my cabinet.
I got a new
Get
one.
yourself.
I got Cajun seasoning.
Cajun seasoning fire too.
What's your Cajun seasoning brand?
I have Tony Characters and I have
Tony
Slappy Mama.
Sacheries? Yeah, that's the best shit. The other thing I got recently, I'm sorry, I'm derailing this whole thing, but I need to talk to someone about this. Is hot honey, and
Mike's hot honey.
My
girl love that shit.
I got that shit. I just ate it on some canes today. I was like,
this is a good conversation for the. It doesn't take anything away from the cinnamon toast thing.
You want
Like,
to
if you
hot
use-
honey the cinnamon toast?
No, but if you just make a piece of toast and put some hot honey on, it's good as hell.
Yeah.
I
My girl put it on
love
avocado toast.
hot honey on pepperoni pizza now.
Yeah,
and on chicken.
It's like I feel like such a fucking freak.
I feel
doing
like
it on
chicken's
pizza.
got to be the best thing for it.
Yo, chicken or chicken nuggets, like fuck the
Something
sauce
about
they
the
give me
way-
at the place now. I'm taking it home and I'm putting hot honey on it.
Something about the way it interacts with the cheese on cheese pizza is like
Yeah, it's so crazy. Especially like if you get it from a place that will bake it on there.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I got the extra hot.
But you
come
can't
in
eat
with
that
your
if you
own
broke,
honey.
nigga. You can't.
No.
No,
That's
that shit's
luxury
like
shit.
$6 a thing.
Yeah, that's luxury shit. Don't even fucking think about it, bro.
For a
niggas.
condiment, get out of here.
Points for buttered noodles and Parmesan.
I never did this, but I know it would be good.
No,
Especially
it's
even
good.
if you did it with like ramen.
I think
I did this in my broke days for sure.
What?
Do I have an 8 left?
Yes.
Yeah, 8.
I'm actually gonna use my switch to move my stroganoff to 8 and put this at 7 because I feel like the stroganoff better noodle meal because I'm getting some protein in there.
See, the thing I like about this
I'm gonna
is
go
the
5, just 'cause I
variability.
never had it
It
before.
can be whatever you want.
Well,
'cause
it's hamburger helper for real, so there is some variability.
that's true.
You got
that's
like
true.
12 boxes.
But this, like, you
Niggas only eat 2 of them.
look in your pantry right now,
I
you've
know
got some
that
noodles
flavors.
in there, guaranteed.
Yeah, and
You
butter.
can do it with
I'm also gonna go. I'm gonna go with 3 with this one. I don't really like.
This is a
You know
big-
what would really spice it up too? Little truffle oil.
I hate truffle.
That's
oil.
nigga, that is
Hate
not
truffle
struggle
oil.
at all.
I mean, shit.
Nigga, trouble oil like $14.
I got truffle oil
And
from
it's-
like months ago, so I could like enter the struggle with the truffle oil still in the
I mean, you
cabinet.
can do that with anything, nigga.
I could have somebody gift it to me.
You
That's
can have
like
a motherfucking New York strip steak
Yeah.
frozen. Be black with that bitch out. Like,
that's like when I got fucking laid off. I still had a bottle of scotch in my cabinet. Like,
my turn. Okay. My next one. I think this is like a higher class struggle item too.
Well, we're already out of the struggle right now. We're
crawling
pushing
up.
up. Like we got 40 hours a week now. We're crawling out the hole.
My next one's go back to the struggle.
ooh,
Okay.
you're making what, $9.25?
I'm gonna go with steak-'em sandwiches, but on like, well, if you get the hoagie bread, that's kind of not struggle, but the white bread for sure, and it's still good on there. And then throw a little mayonnaise on there.
And you can go low budget with the
Yeah,
steakums. Like the
yeah.
steakum is the meal.
Yeah, that is though. That's what's
The
like.
steakum is the meal. You can add some peppers, onions if you want.
That's
but
the thing. You can even make like a pepper and onion steak-'em stir fry. You put some soy sauce or teriyaki on there, then
Yeah,
it's like
steak-'em
a
smash.
It's a
you
whole
can-
different thing.
You could cook up some rice, which is in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? And throw your
Rice.
steakums on top.
That's the thing. We haven't talked about rice, but rice is a big contender for a lot of
rice
stuff.
itself, like
Rice
fuck
and
what
eggs.
you do with it, just rice. Rice smack.
We're talking about what are we talking about right now?
Steakums.
Steak-'em sandwiches.
Ass nigga. We're talking about
Yeah. Hey, I underestimated how hungry this episode was about to make me. Because I didn't know we were about to
I ain't gonna eat today.
Well, here's the beauty of steakums is like you want to go to Penn Station for dinner, but you look at your bank account and it's not happening.
you can
got
get some steakums.
You can reach in your couch cushion, grab some fucking change, and you got steakums money.
Yeah, for real.
Yep. And then
ain't
you
had
probably
them
got some
bitches
bread
in a
at home. But if you
long time.
can get the hoagie bun.
Yeah, get
You
that
whipple
bitch.
some mayo on there and you throw some cheese in there, whatever you got. Whatever cheese you got.
Hey,
just
for
put it
real.
on there, nigga. And that shit
Shredded,
gonna be good.
sliced.
Season it up though. Season it up.
Sliced with the plastic around it.
What's the seasoning you're throwing on it?
I'm throwing some probably right now.
Right now.
Last time I made steakums, I put some slap your mama on there and some just like heavy pepper.
Some lemon pepper would be good on that
You
shit.
do the fresh crack, you're cracking your own pepper?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My girl just bought me one of them bowls with the thing.
Whoa, a mortar and pestle?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I could just muddle my shit up.
I got that's the thing. I've been seeing more and more people say this online. I don't know if I'm ready to take the plunge yet, but that's you don't buy any ground spices. You buy the whole shit,
Yeah, and you crush it.
but you toast it before you crush it. You put it in a dry pan, heat it
It's
up a little bit.
It's a lot.
It is, but I feel like that makes it taste really fucking good,
That probably
right?
does. Probably does.
Different conversation.
That's not the
but-
struggle either, though.
No, absolutely not.
Toasting your whole grain fucking
Yeah, no.
seasonings.
Struggle meal is powdered garlic. It's like garlic.
Yeah, I swear to God, like my mom, I always make fun of her because as a kid, she told me like, we don't need nothing but onion powder,
Yeah.
garlic
for
powder,
real.
and black pepper.
You ever have the
I used to put that shit on everything until I had my started buying seasonings, and I was like,
worst pork chop of your life.
Expensive though.
You've always had one. It's like the worst pork chop of your life that just has like it's burnt onion and garlic powder on one side. You ever
I
get
love
one of those
pork chops though. You're talking to
but
the
it's
wrong
like
man.
they encased it in the powder, like the
I
too
love
much
that
powder?
shit. I love that
No,
shit.
I never got a
Overseason
taste for that.
with that fucking gross ass onion powder.
Well, my favorite pork
You can't
chops.
fuck up a pork chop on some real shit.
My
I don't
favorite
think you
pork
can
chops
fuck
are
up a
with
pork chop.
are Puerto Rican style.
Wrong.
The Puerto Rican style pork chops, where
Fried
they fry
pork
the
chop.
shit out, like double fry it, and then it's like super dry.
I've
Dumb
never
good.
Oh man, oh, I'm gonna make some and give them to you.
Please.
They're so
Hold on.
good.
Them bitches.
Points for Steakums.
Okay.
We have gone past.
hungry. We're hungry.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're just talking food at this point.
We're animals in here. Nigga, they got no self-control.
I wanted to paint the scene though of the the struggle Steakums experience, which is the thing you want Penn Station or like a cheesesteak place, you not have that kind of money. You can't even go to Arby's. And then, but you look in your freezer, you got some of that shit. You have an onion that's like sprouting a little bit still.
Yeah.
It started to go. And you have, those seasonings that everyone always has and some fucking Wonder Bread.
Probably some expired sliced cheese, but it don't matter.
It's like, so American cheese that's been sitting in that one slide out drawer in your fridge for like 2 years.
You don't even need cheese with Steakums though.
No, you don't.
You don't.
You
The
don't.
other thing
Them
I've
shits
done
are
before,
so greasy that it just is like.
if you ever have a like a mozzarella string cheese, you kind of cut that up a little bit.
it's like, or just like the bag of mozzarella from like your mom didn't use it all when she made lasagna because y'all were balling out one weekend.
I feel like
she got some overtime.
That's the other thing. Almost all of these, any savory dish can be made better by like the quarter bag of shredded cheese
that you have
floating around. Like you can add that to anything.
Because motherfuckers never want to use the whole bag.
Well, because you're probably making a recipe. If you got shredded cheese, you're probably making a recipe and you're like, oh, I need a cup. But it always comes like a cup and a half.
See, I always made my own recipes, and the easiest way to make a recipe to me is use the whole thing.
100%, because you're
then
efficient.
then I'm like, you use one bag of cheese, one container of cream, one whole onion.
That's how I used to make beer recipes when I worked at the brewery.
It's the best way.
You round everything up to what like the top like bag or bag and a half of ingredient, and it works out.
Yep, and then you're never left with some weird amount of cheese. That
You're saving money.
5 for Steakums sandwiches.
I'm giving that a 6.
I think I
gotta
got
use your 6.
Damn it!
Do I have
7?
I used my Switch and my 6.
Do I have a 5 left?
You do have your 5 left.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Well, name my things off while I tell this story. Well, don't do it while I tell this story. But
Jesus Christ!
All right.
tell me what numbers I have left, and then I'm gonna tell a story.
All right. You have your 1, 3, 4.
I gotta have my 5, bro.
Oh, you do have your 5.
All right. Well,
1, 3, 4, and 5.
Steakums always make me think of when I cut my thumb off the top.
Yeah.
So wait, did you want your 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Making
7?
Steakums.
Yeah.
Cutting the peppers. Looking at Tay.
6?
Looking at what?
Looking at Tay.
Yeah.
You got your
He
8.
was standing next to me.
Were you trying to do the Bobby Flay where you're like doing like a?
I was just cutting the
4 is
peppers, and
next.
I was like
Yeah.
cutting them fast, and then I was just like straight through my nail,
I'm
through my
gonna
thumb.
move it.
And boy, it was hanging off the top.
Dude, nothing is worse. Well, there's a lot of things worse, but like a chef knife related injury is always so fucked.
Yeah, it chopped off a lot of my thumb, and then I like put 4 Band-Aids on it, like one to hold it on.
Yeah.
And then a couple around to support that one, and then went to football practice.
Yeah.
After eating the Steakum, then I cut my finger off trying to make.
Is you gonna need blood on the Steakum?
Nah.
Professional.
If it happens, it happens at home. Like, what are you going to do?
What are you gonna do, man?
Yeah.
It was either that or eat cereal.
You learn the pro move is that you have a little thing of super glue you got around
I never did that.
and some duct tape.
Man,
That's how you get it done.
that's some hillbilly move.
That's so you cut yourself at work.
That's some struggle medication right there.
Yeah, you cut yourself at work and you got 4 hours
Strugation.
left on your shift, and you do that. Then you put a rubber glove over it, and you're rocking and rolling.
Yeah, I cut myself at work before and then asked them if I could go home because the whole top of my thumb was hanging off. And they were like, can you just finish the shift?
Yeah.
So like they wrapped it in like 10 Band-Aids and put 4 gloves on. And you could like see the blood building up in the thumb.
That's the worst feeling in the world.
I was like, dude, I hate you guys. This is why I hate working for people.
All right. So I'm going to go with on the more struggle end of struggle. Right. I'm going to go, we don't got no buns, no hot dog buns, no nothing.
You're just talking about hot dog on a plate.
Hot dog on a plate, but you cut it down the middle and you sprinkle some cheese in it. You know what I'm saying? You got the half a bag of sprinkled cheese left. You use that bitch in the fucking hot dog. You sprinkle some cheese. You put it in the microwave. You melt the cheese. You fucking cut it. Maybe you got some ketchup that you're dipping it in.
You love ketchup.
I do fuck with ketchup.
There is something to this because so frequently you have leftover hot dogs. What's your preparation method? You microwaving it? You put it on the
microwave,
okay.
Which I feel like is the worst preparation method.
It's truly
specifically
awful.
For this one though. Specifically for this one though.
It's gonna like bubble and stuff.
You're gonna, but you gotta get the cut down the middle and the cheese.
But
you know
you can like cut it down the middle, put a little oil or butter in a pan. Put it
that's
oil.
so much work.
That is so
This
nasty.
is a hot dog, Brian. This is a hot dog,
hot dog.
That's so gnarly, dude.
A fried hot dog? You never had that?
That's
it's like a fried bologna sandwich.
I mean, I get that more. I think it's just the shape. There's something about like a hot dog sitting in oil that like turns my stomach a little bit.
Nah, man. You got to cut it and then you fry it and then you flip it back over, put the cheese on it, put a plate over it, melt the cheese.
Hot dogs in! Get your hot dogs in!
But what's the best way to cook a hot dog? Like best. Absolutely.
Yes.
No oil involved there. Not a drop.
That's grilling. You're just going to throw the hot dog in a dry pan?
Yeah, dude.
No.
It works.
Your hot dogs suck.
My hot dogs kick ass.
Off the grill, yeah, I can vouch for that. I had some of your grilled hot dogs, but your pan hot dogs, obviously ass.
Yeah, because I'm not putting them in like a half inch.
I give you one of my pan hot dogs, you're gonna be like, "This is the best fucking hot dog I've ever ate in my life."
You got a half inch of fucking canola oil.
I just said a little bit of oil, just like make the pan wet, so you get some nice crisping on the hot dog.
Obviously, you do that, but you don't put a lot in. I thought you were talking about a lot.
No, then you can just deep fry that bitch.
That's nasty.
Nah, you're gonna have such a nice crispy outside to the hot dog.
At that point, make a corn dog. They figured that out, and it's a corn dog.
No, because that's soft, then.
But it's good. But if you got a good
You're
one,
right. Corn dogs are good. I can't argue that.
and if you got a good one, it's got a little bit of crunch on the end, on the outside.
That is a fact.
I mean, yeah, but that's not the same as like the meat being like crispy.
I think y'all gone too far with this though. Like this is a hot dog cut down the middle with cheese in it. You ain't putting that in a pan.
Yes, I just told you. I just told you.
You're a fucking liar. You put that in a pan. You put that in a microwave like God intended. Okay.
I just told you how I would make it in a pan.
Do you no, the
Not
big
eating that shit out the microwave. I hate when hot dogs get all bubbly in the microwave. It's the worst alien looking shit you can eat.
No, that's that shit. That's that good shit.
The hot dog you buy, you getting bone in or no?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I just had that thought of a bone in hot dog. It was so nasty.
You getting skin on or skin off?
The only thing that matters to me is I just want it to be an all beef hot dog. I don't like them bologna
No,
joints.
nigga, broke niggas don't eat all beef hot dogs. That takes the hot dogs from $1 to $6.
Man,
Yeah.
you getting
You're paying $1 a dog. This nigga never been broke. This nigga talking about my struggle meal has all beef hot dogs. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
Yo.
Your hot dog cart doesn't even have all beef hot dogs.
Yeah.
You like 10 cents a piece, I do. Even for the all beef joints.
No, they're not, man.
If you buy them in bulk, they are.
If you buy them in bulk,
All right, if you're struggling and you are going to eat nothing but hot dogs for the next month,
then you don't have $20.
But you're literally going to die if you eat hot dogs for a month. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You're dead.
You're dead. Yeah, dude.
Glizzies for a month. You're dead.
You gotta eat the shit that's made of like lips and assholes and stuff.
Yeah.
That's where the value's at.
That's $20 the S-bar hot dog.
$4.
They have to like legally have a level of chitin onto
Sometimes
it.
they do buy one, get one for $1.
Yeah, man.
For $1. 50 cents for 6 hot dogs.
The shit that they make so Costco can keep having the like 50-cent hot dog, like that kind of thing.
Oh, those bitches are monstrous.
All right, so points for hot dog cut in half with cheese on the.
I'm a hot dog.
Can I put it on a bun?
No, we don't have a bun.
We don't have buns.
That's the important
we don't have a bun.
have buns.
If you
have a bun.
If we have mustard.
You can have mustard. Yeah, we got condiments. We always got condiments in the
The
struggle.
mustard's kind of crusty at the top. You got to
That's
peel
cool.
off the
That's cool.
thing.
I'm good with that. I'm good. I've been there. I'm eating it with mustard, though.
If you had a bun, it would just be a meal.
It would just be a hot dog at that point.
I mean, it is a meal still.
No, but it wouldn't be a struggle meal. It's just a meal. That's like what you're having.
no.
S-bar hot dogs, struggle meal. Kosher, all beef, Chicago style, famous Nathan's.
This is classist,
No.
I think. I don't know.
This whole
There's no
episode
bun.
is classist.
That's all that matters. There's no bun.
No bun.
We are out of buns. We went downstairs.
That's not all beef hot dog either.
Fine. It's fine. There's no all beef hot dog. It's just a hot dog.
You looked in the deep freezer downstairs and realized someone left the door open on it. So you can't.
Man.
I mean, I only got low numbers, so it's getting a 3.
I'm not a hot dog fan. So if I was struggling, they had no hot dog
I've
bread.
seen that fucking video you posted with the hot dog in it so many times, like over the past couple days.
Oh, the hot dog where they put the magnifying glass on it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they magnifying glass a hot dog and it looks gross, but whatever. Who cares about that?
What numbers?
What
are
about the slightly sucked on chili dog that I sent you guys? That was being sold for $6.
That shit was disgusting, bro.
Where?
I'm gonna show you.
That shit was disgusting.
Hey, that hot dog cut in half with the cheese on it is my 9.
Nasty, dude.
I think
What numbers do I have left?
I got to pass, man. If I ain't had no bread and I was struggling, I'm putting the hot dogs back.
Dude, you gotta rate it, or else we gotta come up with another one of these
You
things.
have 1, 2, and 3.
This is 2.
We need to come up with 2 more regardless.
I go 1 then. I go 1.
Okay, what? What the fuck? Where the? Oh, is that like Facebook Marketplace or something?
Yeah.
The bread, dude.
That shit looks
Deeply
crazy.
sucked on chili
You know what it
dog.
looks like? Have you ever seen one of those pictures that like a neural network makes, where like none of the objects in it are real objects, but they kind of look like it?
Antoine, what's your next struggle meal?
Next struggle meal. Cereal.
I was surprised no one said that. I was like, wait.
Cereal?
Because cereal
So
on
diverse,
itself is
man.
fine, but cereal as a meal is a struggle meal.
Yeah. Cereal at night because you're hungry?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
struggling.
Yeah.
Now, are you putting that in a bowl, or are you just eating it with your hands out of the box?
Well, it depends on how hard you're struggling. Do you have milk?
Yeah, if I have milk, I'm eating it out of a bowl.
If I have
bowl.
milk, 100% it's going in a bowl.
Yeah.
But if I don't have milk, I might just drink it right out of the box.
You don't have milk.
I might just drink it right out of the box.
You're not drinking it. You're eating it, man.
No, I'll drink it out the box. You know, like tip it back, fucking catch it in the mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most of the time, I'm going to make sure I have milk, though. The cereal. Or I'm going to like try to find some change to go
I
get a
only
little
eat
thing
certain
of milk.
cereals dry too. I ain't eating any cereal dry. Like fruits
Also-
dry, I eat.
You can get some cheap ass cereal.
Yeah.
You can
That still tastes delicious.
Well, that's the trick
Okay.
about cereal.
So
is there
diverse,
is like
man. So many.
you would
kinds.
have to be like a cereal sommelier to like understand the difference between Food Club and like Post.
So I'm gonna be real. Like I got the same amount of love for motherfucking cereal as I do fucking peanut butter and jelly. Like that's just one of them things that's like it's always there.
Yeah.
It's fucking like the cereal just be ready to be served. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's true.
It's
I
just
have
so
a love
ready.
for cereal that is unmatched.
Yeah.
I eat cereal as a meal. Like
Well, now I kind of have like vendetta against cereal because I had to eat cereal as a meal so much that like now I like refuse to eat cereal for dinner. But sometimes after dinner, I will eat cereal.
See, that's when cereal's like my late night snack. A lot of the times,
like if my girl's like, "I'm gonna eat cereal for dinner," I instantly get enraged because I'm like, "We don't have to eat cereal for dinner." Because like when I had to, that shit sucked, but it was still good.
I think I'm gonna use my switch on cereal. I'm taking my 7 away from Hamburger Helper.
You're a bitch.
I'm gonna give it that a 1 because I don't even eat Hamburger Helper all like that, but I do eat cereal. And that's
1
a 7.
for Hamburger Helper.
1 for Hamburger Helper.
Above all the other shit that was said.
I gave the brick the brick of ramen, which is the only other thing I would reduce it to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got peanut butter and jelly ranked up
Spam and
high.
mac.
Spam mac and cheese. I like that shit.
You like Hamburger Helper, motherfucker?
Yo, Hamburger Helper's hype.
So you're saying Spam is better than ground beef? You're a fucking gross motherfucker.
Say that.
You are. Fuck you.
Don't.
He is saying that. He's like, Spam, I like that shit. Ground beef and noodles with the same shit because I eat the cheeseburger mac? Oh, fuck that shit. Fuck the cheeseburger mac.
I just got better memories of motherfucking Spam mac and cheese than I do motherfucking Hamburger Helper.
Cereal, I gotta go like, what's my 9? That shit might have to go.
I already used my switch, so cereal's getting fucked by me.
Cinnamon sugar toast is your 9.
8, that's not moving. 8.
Cereal gets my 2.
Hamburger Helper is your 8. Hey,
Because
cereal is a 2?
No, because I have a strong memory of when I was doing this growing up. I must have been
can still do
fairly
that
young.
swap.
I went to take a big handful of cereal, and I ate a piece, and something tasted really fucked up with it. And I looked down, it's full of ants, and that I got it ruined it for me.
That scarred you, man.
Snacking on cereal, as I always have that memory of eating like a handful of ants.
What was it? What did you want to do?
Swap the 8.
What was the 8 again, I said?
The Hamburger Helper.
So you had a protein-packed handful of cereal.
So what do you want for
Yes.
there?
Whatever's the
Yes,
highest. I got left for like
I
3.
guess like if we give it 15
4.
years, that'll just be a
4 years,
marketable
yeah.
thing. Like for keto people or whatever, is just like ants and granola.
Yeah, put ants in your cereal.
Yeah. And like there's going to be people who are
organic.
like, oh, you're not getting the full nutritional value if they're not like alive. You need live ant cereal.
You need live ant cereal, and you got to put cayenne pepper and black pepper inside of it too to activate the
turmeric.
protein.
And turmeric.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers love turmeric.
No, I feed my dog turmeric.
Me
now.
too.
I feed him I put it in his rice and shit.
I read that like rosemary and turmeric are good for him.
What do
I
you
give
got
him
for
thyme
cereal?
and turmeric.
Oh, see?
What do you got for cereal?
Cereal?
Oh.
3.
You already used your 3.
No, I didn't.
That you gave that to the hot dog cut in half with cheese.
Fuck that hot dog couldn't have it.
You already used your 5. You've got a 4 and a 5 though.
What? I used my 5, dude.
Okay, well you got a 4 then.
Okay.
Dude, you don't even know what I used my 5 on. Dude. I used my
It was the steakum. That was
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't mark it down. You got a 4.
Sabotage.
Mark it down.
I just marked it down.
I don't want to give any. What is this? Points
Cereal?
of cereal? 4.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to give any points to that stupid ass hot dog.
You already gave me the hot dog.
Forgot about cereal.
Connor, do you have a last struggle meal?
I'm really trying to think. I'm like nearly tapped out. I'm racking my brain here for like things that haven't been mentioned already.
Chicken nibblers.
It's like regular ramen cooked regularly.
I mean, yeah,
I
was gonna say
guess.
regular ramen,
Yeah, if
but
we're getting down to that, but
Because I love
that's
it.
stupid. Chicken nibblers are better.
The fuck are chicken nibblers?
The really cheap chicken nuggets that you can get at Save-A-Lot. It's like 50 pack for like $2.
yeah, I feel like just generic. Like this might be cheating, and I feel like it's gonna get a little
With generic chicken
regardless.
nuggets.
But like generic frozen shit that just kind of
Oh,
accumulates.
banquet dinners that you can get for $1. Those are a struggle meal.
TV dinner?
A little bit, but like I
If
feel
you're
I'm
eating 2 TV
I'm
dinners
talking
for
more like you had like
chicken pot pies.
You're a kid,
Ugh.
and your parents had a party like 3 months ago, and they made like some little fucking shit in the oven or the fryer for it, and then it's just kind of hanging around the freezer.
3 months?
I don't know, whatever. It's got a chip clip on it. It's in the freezer. It's fine. So it's like, I don't know, like a sauerkraut ball or like a little chicken
So what
nugget.
you're saying is your final struggle meal is
Leftovers?
freezer surprise?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I think freezer surprise is valid because, like, if you're really hungry and all the options for whatever reason that we've mentioned before you just don't have, then you're probably looking in the freezer. You're moving shit around like. You're like, can I do this? What's this? Oh, fuck. It was like a thing of...
Like I hate nights that are freezer surprise nights. No lie.
Oh, shit.
I will go beg somebody else for food.
A thing of frozen egg rolls I bought 4 months ago.
My family always would freeze fucking like, they'd make big ass pasta spaghetti, and I never even liked their spaghetti anyways. Like, they didn't make spaghetti right.
It tastes like chili.
Yeah, literally. Like, it was bad.
I'm aware.
It's bad spaghetti. And then they would freeze it.
Edit this out. Edit this fucking out.
And then they would fucking freeze it, right? And then, like, try to eat it again 6 months later. Like, I didn't want to eat it when you made it 6 months ago. I don't fucking want to eat it now. Yeah, no, I hate,
Damn.
Fuck freezer surprise. That gets my one fucking freezer surprise bullshit.
I never really went for freezer surprises.
It's got my one. I suggested it, but like, that's only because it's a thing that happened.
Remember the little breakfast sausage sliders were with the pig on the front and the little kid?
Oh, them shit smack.
Yeah, them bitches go crazy.
You're like, freezer surprise actually good.
Maybe you got some Eggo waffles in there. Maybe there's an old box of Eggos.
The old folks or something. That's what it's called. Old
coming like
sausage.
a white box.
They look like White Castle burgers.
They sell those in my break room at work.
Dude, those smack.
Or something that's incredibly
you had so much jealousy in your eyes looking at him for half a second.
Nigga vegan, but
You know what the worst part of that is?
You put some cheese on them.
They got this little, like, it's like a vending machine deluxe thing. It almost looks like they took half of, like, you ever go to like one of those airport things where it's like grab food? Mm-hmm. It's one of those, but like it's just on one wall of the break room with like a self checkout. It's really weird.
All right, hold on. I'm sorry. This bitch is long as fuck. Do you have any points for freezer surprise?
What's freezer surprise?
Freezer surprise.
We just talked about the shit you find in your freezer when there's nothing else around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two. Yeah.
All right. Do you have another?
It was that.
Do you have a last one?
The breakfast sausage thing. But I give that my 2 instead.
Yeah, I give that my 2. I give the other one my 1, and we're out of here. Now it's time for a rousing round of math.
Mention, which is freezer surprise with 3 points.
Gone but not forgotten.
And then at number 10, we have.
Can I put an honorable mention out to just the turkey sandwich?
The ham and cheese, sandwiches.
The lunch meat,
just lunch meat sandwich.
Today we're remembering all our comrades. The turkey sandwich, the ham and cheese sandwich.
So then at number 10, we've got the breakfast sausage sandwich with 8 points.
Schmeck. Yeah.
At number 9, we've got the baked ramen brick with 10 points.
Schmeck.
I mean,
at number 8, we've got.
You could get a higher placement, but whatever.
At number 8, we've got the hot dog cut in half with cheese with 15 points.
No way, that should be over the breakfast sausage sandwich. Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
A puddle of shit under there when you take it out of the microwave. It's kind of wet,
bubbly and
wet
shit
on the bottom of the plate. That's why you gotta put the paper towel in there.
For sure.
To hide the shame you've committed to.
Or you can take it the opposite way and like embrace the melted cheese that's gonna like if you, especially if you do it with like a paper plate, maybe it'll mix with the styrofoam and then you can eat that and be disgusting. That's an option. That's definitely an option.
Damn.
What the fuck?
At number 7, we've got Hamburger Helper with the meat. 18 points.
That's good. That's nice.
Hamburger Helper with the meat.
With the fucking meat.
With the meat.
At number 6, we've got cereal with 21 points.
Cereal?
Not the other podcast. We're talking about the breakfast kind. Cereal.
At number 5, tied with number 4.
What?
Top 5.
Number 5 and number 4.
The top 5.
We've got buttered noodles and Parmesan and steak-em sandwiches with 23 points.
The crowd's going
That's a good
wild.
tie. That's a good tie. I feel like that's one of the best ties we ever had.
Those are two titans fighting each other.
That's a classic fight going on right there. That's going down.
It's like it's like in Face Off when they both have the guns up to each other's heads right up close. That's what those two are like.
It's a Mexican standoff.
Yeah.
At number 3.
Well, it's more of an American diner standoff or like a American staple standoff.
We've got processed meat and mac and cheese with 26 points.
That's some.
We're talking spam and mac.
Or ham and mac.
Or ham and mac.
Yeah.
Maybe some
Flatten my spam out.
Some treat
and mac. Some Vienna sausage and mac.
Man, that's depraved, but I respect it.
Maybe even
people
some
probably like
pepperoni
that.
and mac.
Hey, that might be
I would
Pepperoni and mac?
Hey, pepperoni on Ritz, that's strong too.
That's crazy.
Ritz
That's
are
a
expensive
different.
crackers.
That's a
Shout
different
that shit on
category.
the
We can't
Pepperoni
relitigate.
on mac. We gotta go back to this.
No,
Hold on.
That
What
changes
the
it.
fuck have we been doing? Not
for
putting
real.
pepperoni on mac.
No, you guys
I feel
are
like I've
fucked
had
up.
this at some point in my life though.
No, you have not.
Did you just have like a pepperoni
Because I remember we used to
roll?
always have the packs of pepperoni.
Oh, I forgot my favorite struggle meal. I need to say this.
Say it.
White
Live
bread.
your truth.
White bread, cheese, pepperoni, hot sauce, microwave.
that's what
Okay.
it is. That's
All right,
what
all right.
it is. That's
Switch
what
the
I'm getting.
hot sauce.
That's where I'm getting the
with,
pepperoni from.
Ketchup, you gross motherfucker.
No, A1. A1 sauce with fucking either
pepperoni?
salami or pepperoni smacks.
Was-
I don't know what about it is. It's
I never
No,
had it. So
I didn't
can't-
really think this fit in the topic of conversation. Before we go on to our last two, but like a grilled cheese sandwich, or
Oh, grilled cheese. How do we not say grilled cheese?
I think it's just like a little bit because like you
With
can.
tomato soup?
That's a meal again. That's a meal.
That's a
okay.
struggle meal.
So I feel
No,
like
that's a regular meal.
No. No. You get that's like a $3 meal, bro.
Yeah, but like
You can put that together in struggle.
it has a level of dignity
No, it
that
don't.
the other struggle meals don't that we've talked about. And the other thing that the sort of the Janus coin flip side of this
We're not saying
is the quesadilla. The you got some extra tortillas around, you throw some cheese in the middle and fry them.
Yeah.
at number 2, we've got cinnamon sugar toast
Yes.
with 31 points.
Well deserved. And we already know.
That's a biggie right there.
Smack that cinnamon sugar on your fucking white bread, wheat bread, whole grain bread, honey oat 9 bread, whatever you got.
Oh, but I think we're all getting excited for number one.
Number
Yes.
You already know.
Number one.
It is the GOAT.
Number one.
Undisputed.
Yeah.
Champion.
Undefeated.
Peanut butter and jelly
Yeah.
with 39 points.
Sir.
butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Smack it with a bat. Smack it with a bat.
Like literally, if I was a prisoner on death row, you know how to get like the last meal. I'm getting 10 peanut
40
jellies with something
peanut
else.
butter and jellies.
Let me get as many as I can
Okay,
get, man.
can we talk about can we talk about the disgusting mutant that shares its name of the Uncrustable peanut butter and jelly?
Oh,
That nasty
No,
shit.
smack. No,
What?
smack. Man, up.
Those are some of
You
the
ever
best.
had one that's like frozen? You know what I'm saying?
The best peanut butter and jellies ever made are Uncrustables.
All right, you're tripping. I make better peanut butter and jelly sandwiches than
Well,
I
make me one and drop that shit off. Because
Yeah.
you don't.
I think we disagree on the Uncrustable. We can both say that Antoine's a fucking psycho for saying that.
It's up there though.
No,
And
that
I'm
shit is
the-
so
They're
good.
proportion, but
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that on no note. On no
On the
note.
note of
On no
Uncrustables,
note.
dude,
On
smack.
no note.
Oh man, you take a bite out of peanut butter and jelly, and it's hard because it's half frozen.
Nigga, read the
okay,
directions.
all right.
Read
Put it in
the
the microwave?
directions.
No, I do like them half frozen. I can't say
Read
that.
the
So
directions
bad.
and leave it out for 1 hour in your fridge and then go back
I'm
and eat
gonna
it.
leave it out for 1 hour. I want to eat something
Then
now.
put it in the microwave like a smart
Yeah, the
person.
microwave
Then
makes a
it's
smack.
hot.
No, it's
good.
not.
That is good.
You gotta put it for 5 seconds, flip it over, 5 seconds,
Yeah,
flip it over.
you do that.
And then 5 seconds, and then it's gonna be the perfect peanut butter and jelly
All
like
right.
they always have been. And on the note of Uncrustables are undefeated.
This fucking
That's not championships, baby.
Gordon Ramsay piece of shit over here.
Irreplaceable.
Fucking cook a peanut butter and jelly.
Can't replace the irreplaceable.